Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Bunyun and welcome to another on-topic video. In these episodes, we choose a topic and we stick with it. I try to not crack that many jokes to be serious about it and have an elaborate presentation of the subject at hand, and if at any point you feel like you want to jump in the conversation, feel free to do it in the comment section down below. The subject that we're going to attack today is DayZ. I play DayZ a lot. DayZ is part of my channel and I've been playing DayZ for a long time. If you don't know what DayZ is a game that blew up in the same way that Minecraft did by popularity on YouTube. I know that not everybody's gonna watch this video from beginning to end, and that's why I want to summarize what I'm about to talk to you guys today in this phrase. People used to play DayZ for the survivability experience. Now people play it for the hunt. Back in the day, people used to get in a server, find some gear, stay alive, and always try to find better gear. When I say better gear, we're talking about going from a patrol backpack to assault, check, or in the best case scenario, you would find an Alice pack. Finding the big backpack coyote was almost impossible. I played DayZ for about 6 months back in the day and only found one legit backpack coyote. All the other ones that I got was from killing people, bandits. And weapons, if you had a Lee Enfield or a Winchester 1866, you were golden. AK-74, AKM, you were upper class. M16s, they were rare as heck. DMR, CZ550, M24s, those were extremely rare. I don't even have to mention, but the AS50s, M110s, L85, A2, AWS, those were impossible to find. I've yet to find a legit SVD on the Chernarus map back in the day. Do you guys remember spawning in Cherno and after like half an hour being extremely happy that you found a hatchet because that meant that now you could raid the deer stands at Balota and possibly find an AK or an 870 shotgun? There's people that play DayZ right now and have no idea that there's loot that spawns in the deer stands. They have no value for the deer stands. Why? Because there's a barracks in almost every town. Well, what about cars? Let me put it this way. Playing DayZ back in the day was like passing through downtown on the interstate at 3 AM. Playing DayZ now, it's like passing through downtown at 5 PM on rush hour. When you play DayZ now and you find a car with 2 wheels missing, you're gonna look at it and be like, alright, I'll just keep going and I'll find a better one. When you played DayZ back then and you saw a car with no wheels, no engine, no fuel, no glass, you said, okay, I'm gonna spend the next 4 to 8 hours finding parts for this. Meanwhile, I'm gonna message all my friends to get online and get to this location while trying to find parts for it. We're gonna try to fix this car and go try to hide it. That's how valuable cars used to be. And by the way, the UAZ was the most amazing car you could have because you could put a lot of things in it and you could actually go off-road. Well, what about the playing style? Well, this can be a whole video for many hours, but let's just put it this way. It used to be a global co-op between heroes versus bandits versus the lost survivors. Now it's bandits versus bandits versus bandits versus the one hacker that's gonna teleport everyone versus bandits. The reason why I'm saying all this is because DayZ Standalone is coming out soon, but people will never have the experience that we did when the game started. They will never know the feeling of playing for 2 weeks, finding an L85 AWS and being too scared to go into a town, not because you might get sniped by a hacker or a bandit camping on a hill, which was a possibility, but you were more scared that people will see your weapon and they'll kill you because they want the weapon. They will never know the friendly feeling of spawning in Cherno, seeing somebody else and walking up to them and going like, yo, you want to head north? Or seeing somebody and going like, hey, I need a drink, can you help me? And actually receiving help. Almost everybody, including myself, now play for the hunt. Stay alive and kill everything in your path. If I go in most servers now and spend 2 hours actively searching, I'll end up with a good gun, possible clothing, food, drinks, backpack, and most likely a car. All this I could achieve in the old DayZ in maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 days. So after I get it, what am I gonna do? Go find people to help? No, most likely I'll go shoot them. Personally, I love the feeling of being the underdog. I love the feeling of spawning into a town, not having anything, and going like, okay, if I don't get a weapon or something to protect myself, I'm gonna be in danger. Not because of players, but also because of zombies. I love that feeling of being in that danger. Oh my gosh, if something's gonna happen to me, I'll most likely die. But now you can spawn into a town, and in like 15-20 minutes you can get an AK. And after I get it, the feeling is gone. There's not much to do, so I'll most likely go get in a gunfight, because if I die, I'll just do it again. I'm saying this because DayZ Standalone will not have the original feeling it once had. I bet from day one there will be bandit hives. There will be YouTubers posting quotation hero gameplay, but like most of them, it's gonna be combined gameplay from multiple tries, multiple servers, and multiple lives. It's not a constant chronological representation of how they play the game. Personally, I think that DayZ Standalone shot itself in the leg by delaying it for so long. They lost that original crowd, they lost the original player, that original gameplay style, because if you look at the popular DayZ mods right now, they're all like 500 new camos, 1372 new weapons, fully repaired cars and choppers. I'm not saying that that's everybody and all the servers out there, but that's the majority. That's the popular servers right now, and that majority will be coming to DayZ Standalone, and they're not coming for the survivability experience, they're coming for the hunt. This is not a representation of zombie apocalypse, which is what DayZ was originally meant for. This is more of a PvP gun war zombie apocalypse. The way I imagined a realistic zombie apocalypse was to limit the military weapons to like 5%. Give us more realistic things that we would be using: pitchforks, axes, hammers, machetes. Let us create stuff like bows, not like compound bows and tactical and things like that, but if I'm gonna go in the forest, I have axe and rope. I could chop down a tree and craft myself a bow. Make it like 70% accurate or something. I'd imagine that you'd see more custom self-made weapons. Find parts and build yourself a shotgun. Make the barrel from pipes. You have to chop down a tree and make the stock and the butt. All these custom self-made weapons because of the last resort. There are no more factories that make the MRs and M110s. There's no more working airports that have choppers full of weapons that just crash randomly in front of you. Honestly, just imagine this: combining the craftability of Minecraft, the close range combat of chivalry for the people with no guns, the gun combat of America's army with the map sizes of Arma, and add zombies on top of that. That is what my limited mind imagines a zombie apocalypse would be like. Anyway, that's all I wanted to talk to you guys about today. I'm curious as to what your thoughts are. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What and why? Let me know that in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this on topic video, you could give it a rating. I would truly appreciate it. And if you didn't enjoy it, let me know why. Also, if you want to see another on topic video, you can click on any of the two videos on the screen or look in the description down below. I'll probably even have a link to the playlist of the episodes if you enjoyed this more serious side of things. But as always, I will talk to you guys later. La vedere.
Turns out nothing is easy. Found out over time. Look out, this doesn't please me. Wish I could turn back time. I know things will get better. Don't go questioning that. But things change just like the weather. One storm could push me back, it's alright.